going to show you how I set up my kit in GarageBand and how I adjust my audio levels for each individual drum. I already separated the tracks. In a different video I can maybe show you how it comes in. It comes in all together in one track, and then you have to separate. I can show you kind of like here as an example how to separate one if you wanted to. You're going to click on the, if you use a mouse or if you use your finger, you just click where the, here on this side, and it's going to come duplicate. This is in German, but it's in English, it's going to be something similar. And then you're going to always have to bring this line back because you're going to want to copy this. So this would be like, if it would be like the main normal track, you're going to hit copy and you're going to go to where you want it to start, and then you just put that added in, and then bam, there it is. Like I said, so that has the double kit. Normally it's going to say the kit name, like this here. This kit is actually the heavy kit, but you can, like I said, click on the right thing and you can say change name. I'm not sure what it's going to say exactly in English, but maybe edit, and then you click on that and you can, like, you can put like maybe outright kick too, if I wanted a different kick sound or something at a certain point. But like I said, for this song, I'm satisfied with the way it was, so I'm just going to click here on the X, and I'm just going to erase everything here. So leave that, go back, and then so erase it. So the whole thing got erased. So then what I'm going to do is I'm not going to play the audio track because that's going to be too loud for when I'm trying to explain what I'm doing. But I'll go over how I set up the audio here. So, and I'm going to solo out all the tracks. So if you just click on where the speaker's at, this solo's out, you see it goes grayed out. So the only thing you're going to hear now is the kick. Put the thing back here to where it starts. And like I said, here's the compressor. I normally go anywhere from maybe 10 to 12. I always stay like in the same sound range for my kick. And then the I'm not sure what you're going to call for this, but it's like the difference. Like I said, I always go around 2.5. I don't know why. And with attack, I sometimes go a little bit less, you know, but anywhere around 6 to 8 or so. Like I said, here I think I had it at 8.5, so we'll go back that. And the kick, I normally do a little bit less than maybe the snare with the decibels of how much. Like I said, you can adjust here 4 or 5. Like I said, when I play it, you'll hear. So like I said, I put it up to 2. And then with the mix, I don't ever go 100%. I always go around 75 to 80 or so, which is always, for my ears, has always sounded good. Then I go in reverb as your dry mix. And then here, like I said, here's also that 2, the gain, I leave at about 2 decibels. And then I put it on, a lot of times I'll either do the small room or like the middle hall. I think the middle hall gives it more of like a punch sound. Like you can hear the reverb from the hall. So I'm done with that, and then I'll solo that out, and I'll do the snare then. And I click on the snare, and you see that it's similar to 10.5 I have. So we'll go on 10.5. Also the 2.5, there's the difference. Attack I have at 7 milliseconds, and here I add a little bit more, 4 decibels, and then 75%. And then the same pretty much goes in the reverb. And then here I'm going to go on the middle hall again, because it gives it that more of a sound. Like I said, I think for this track, I think it sounds really good. So, and then toms was similar. I just did a little bit less. Like I said, so you see I have around 11 decibels of compressor on it. And then the difference is at 2.8. Like I said, here I always go 75 to 80, and they're at 70.8 or 78%. And then reverb, similar concept, stays in between with 20%, also wet, dry, and then 3 decibels, and then I'll click also on the middle hall. And like I said, so they all stay kind of around the same. That you know, that there's not too much difference. And then I used an EQ on these ones where it has like low shelf options and high shelf. But like I said, I used the low shelf on this, also on the toms and the snare. And like I said, you can, if I go back, maybe where the, let me see where the get out there is going to be coming. So if I click there, so like I said, I had it right about 8% decibel, or minus 8% decibels, like I said, with the low shelf. So like I said, that's for me. Like I said, I just kind of played with low shelf, high shelf on those, and the low shelf sounded better. Yeah. So then with the hats, I use the normal. I turn off the compressor and the effects. I just use the visual EQ, where you can kind of go up and down. And like I said, I had it right around 10 to get it a little bit to where you hear the hits, and kind of leave the middle range things. And I turn down the bass, because there's no bass on. This is normally a high sounding thing. So, and the same goes for when I do the overheads also. Go. So I turn everything off here, and then turn it down. What I'll do is I'll play it. I'll start it here at the beginning. I'll stop it, start at the beginning, so you guys can hear everything for a couple seconds, and then I won't talk, and then so I gotta activate everything here. Here's also the FX. You have to make an FX track for this, but it helps also turn up the volume of the track. I'll show you that while it's playing. Yeah, and here you can, like I said, if you're not really satisfied with the volumes of the actual, like with each individual drum or cymbal or whatever, you can kind of adjust, or also the original track. And like I said, if you think one's too loud or whatnot, like I said, so, but I think I have pretty good setup, like I said. So I plan on doing a couple other videos, maybe showing exactly how it comes in at first, where it's like one track and separating it. But like I said, I showed kind of a way how you did that with the kick. But I want to maybe do some other videos in case if someone comes up with a question, say how you do this, like I said. But I hope you like it, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask.